Till
It's a really bad day for me.
Till I tell you to stop, okay? Put both your arms back together like they're praying, just like this, okay? With the green residue.
On February 10th, 2023, in the bustling city of Tampa, Florida, 21-year-old Melissa Seals, a famous Instagram star with over 100,000 followers, caused a stir when she caught the attention of police officers for running a red light. The police lights immediately flashed, signaling her to stop. This was just the beginning of a dramatic and unexpected story. Stay tuned to discover what happens next.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good. You have a driver's license with you? Okay. You know why I'm stopping you?
Not
No idea? Okay, you ran a red light back there at Howard and Kennedy.
During this traffic stop, the police officer started a conversation with Melissa. He asked her about her health and requested her driver's license, also asking if she knew why she was being stopped. Melissa seemed unaware that she had broken the law. The officer then informed her that she had run a red light at the intersection of Howard and Kennedy.
Okay, do you have your registration with you?
The conversation continued, with the officer asking for the car registration and Melissa's destination that evening. Melissa explained that she was visiting a friend in Tampa. The officer then asked about alcohol or marijuana use, and of course, Melissa said she hadn't used anything and was completely innocent.
Let me ask a couple questions, okay? How much have you had to drink tonight?
I haven't drinking.
Okay, what about marijuana use? You smoked marijuana recently?
But when the officer noticed some marijuana crumbs in the car, he immediately became suspicious and asked Melissa about them.
No.
Okay, so you got marijuana shake all over your pants.
I planned on it, but I didn't.
Okay. All right, hang tight. Let me check your license, okay?
She simply said she intended to use it, but hadn't yet. The officer then promptly required Melissa to take a sobriety test. He asked her to focus on looking at a red light with her eyes while keeping her mind clear. With her ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, Melissa found it extremely difficult to complete this challenge.
All right, Melissa, do you
I
mind
have a
stepping?
registration for you.
Okay, do you mind stepping out? I want to check and make sure you haven't had anything to drink, okay? We'll go over to the sidewalk.
What's your reasoning?
Well, I'll tell you once we get over to the sidewalk. I don't want to stand here in the middle of the street and get hit by a car.
Problem.
What I want to do... Oh, you didn't have to bring all that stuff.
I have my registration.
Yeah, you can hold it in your hand. I'm not going to need... I was able to look it up, okay?
Nice.
What I want to do is just take a look at your eyes, okay?
Okay,
All right, cool. Do you wear contacts or anything? Okay. Any medical problems? If you do me a favor, just can you stand with your feet together like this and just arms down to your side? You can hold that stuff in your hand there.
Yeah.
What I want you to do is follow this red light as I move it back and forth, but keep your head still, okay?
Gotcha.
Are you able to move your hair back out of the side of your face?
No problem.
Perfect. All right, if you have to blink during this, that's fine. You can blink, okay? All right. Try to keep your head still. Try to keep your head still. Try not to shake your head up and down, okay? So it makes it hard, all right? Thank you.
Got you.
All right.
Nervous habit. I have
It's okay, no problem.
a couple disorders if you can't tell by
No problem. All you gotta do is follow that red light, okay? Concentrate on that red light. Try to keep your head still. Gotcha.
I think I just followed the camera.
Gotcha. All right, you're gonna watch that. Try to hold off on talking so make it hard for me to see, okay?
Despite Melissa's playful remarks, the officer insisted that she take the test seriously.
Again, keep your eyes on that light, okay? It's very important.
Sorry, I didn't know you were still going.
It's very important that you stop moving your head up and down and talking and stuff like that. Because what happens is it moves your head, and
Sorry,
I can't see.
I'm up there.
I can't see what I'm looking for in your eyes.
got you.
Okay. If it's very concerning if you. So this is part of a field sobriety exercise. If you can't even follow a light,
No,
that's
I'm just
really,
flirting.
really.
I'm flirting with you. Like
That's
I'm
really,
fucking
really
around.
concerning.
Okay, yeah,
So I just want you to take it serious, okay?
Okay,
Because
sorry.
if you're not impaired, I want to be able to cancel
All
that
right,
out
yeah, I'm
completely.
sorry.
Okay.
I don't mean to.
All right.
While conducting the sobriety test, the officer asked about what she had been doing recently before moving on to the next test.
Okay, but there's just a couple other exercises I'm going to ask you to do, okay?
All right.
You want to put
Well,
that...
I'm sorry, what was the reasoning for this?
Well, there's quite a few reasons, okay? And I'm not going to get into all of them right now.
Because I just left the parking lot, like I just...
Which parking lot did you leave?
The Chipotle parking lot, like I just left. Like I just left.
And where were you at tonight?
I was at McDinton's and I'm going to my friend's house, which is like 10 minutes away.
I got you. Okay, you want to put that stuff back in your car so your hands are completely free? I'll just have you come right back up here. And let me get something out of my car and I'll be right with you.
He began with the walking test, explaining that Melissa should walk straight, placing one foot in front of the other, counting each step as she moved forward, and then walk back 9 steps.
Just a couple of steps back for me. So we got some room here. That's good. Yeah, Melissa, you want to just slip your phone in your pocket?
Yeah.
Cool.
Sure. Hurry up.
All right, I'm gonna give you some very specific instructions, okay?
All right, go ahead.
And I know you said you had difficulty concentrating because of...
I mean, I have ADHD, like,
Yeah.
bad.
And I'm going to take that into consideration. If you have to ask me questions when I'm done telling you how to do this, then you'll have an opportunity to ask me questions. But try your very best to listen to everything I have to say, okay?
All right.
And then at the end of that, if you have questions, we'll go through that, okay?
Sounds good.
So while I'm doing this, what I want you to do is place your left foot on the line. It already is. Then take your right foot, place it in front of your left foot so it touches heel to toe. Just put your arms down. Yep, arms down to your side, and don't begin walking until I tell you to start, okay? Great.
Just
So,
like core strength, right?
yeah, when I tell you to start walking, I want you to take 9 heel to toe steps, counting your steps out loud as you walk down this line, okay?
1,
Well, I don't want you to start yet, okay?
2.
I don't want you to start yet.
Oh.
When I tell you to. So go ahead and put your left foot on the line, right foot in front of your left foot so it touches heel to toe. Arms down to your side. Great. Now I'll tell you when to start, okay?
Okay.
But I have to first show you how to do it.
Okay.
So when I tell you to start, you'll take 9 heel to toe steps, counting your steps out loud as you walk down the line.
Right.
You're then going to turn around, walk back down the line, 9 heel to toe steps, counting your steps out loud. I'm going to use this line right here to show you how to do it, okay?
Right.
It'll look like this. 1, 2, 3, and so on until you get to 9.
Right.
Let's just pretend that's your 9th step. I want you to leave that front foot on the line.
Pivot turn?
Remove only your back foot, taking a series of small steps, just like I'm doing, okay? And then you walk back down the line, 9 heel to toe steps, counting your steps out loud. 1, 2, 3, and so on until you get to 9.
All right.
Okay? So go ahead and place your right foot back in front of your left foot so it touches heel to toe, arms down to your side. I don't want you to start yet. Take 1 step back.
Oh.
I don't want you to start yet. So right foot in front of your left foot so it touches heel to toe, arms down to your side. Great. Now I want you to remember a couple of things while you walk.
Okay.
But I need you to stay in that position,
Oh,
okay?
I'm sorry.
Yep. Arms down to your side. So when you're walking, I want you to look at your feet.
Okay.
Count your steps out loud.
All right.
Keep your arms down to your side just like this.
Right.
Okay? See how I'm doing it? Arms down to your side just like this. Okay? And then once you begin walking, don't stop walking until you've completely finished it.
Right.
Okay? Now, before you start, do you have any questions?
No.
You understand how to...
My legs are sore, so this is honestly
Okay.
hard, like in general.
Do you understand how to do this completely?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I think
Then
if
you...
I'm walking, I'll be
then
better
you...
than when I'm just standing still in this hard
Okay.
ass position.
You can begin when you're ready.
All right. Oh. Okay, let me start again. Honestly, my legs are really sore, so this is actually...
Okay. Do the best you can.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Melissa started walking as instructed, but had difficulty due to her health condition. Next was the one-leg stand test. Melissa was asked to stand on one leg and lift the other about 15 to 20 centimeters off the ground for 30 seconds. The officer encouraged her to do her best.
I want you to point your toe straight out, so the bottom of your foot, not yet, the bottom of your foot is parallel to the ground, And then look at that foot and count out loud. 1001, 1002, 1003.
Like just basically stay still.
And so on until
you picked a really bad day for me.
until I tell you to stop. Okay.
All right, sounds
So
good.
hold on, don't start yet. Okay. Make sure you keep both legs straight, just like I'm doing.
All right.
And if you happen to put your foot down, I just want you to pick it back up and continue counting from where you left off.
All right.
Okay. Remember, you're gonna count until I tell you to stop.
All right.
Okay.
That's good.
Do you have any questions?
Do I just pick it up like this?
Before you start, what is your specific question? Okay.
Yeah, just trying to dip.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you understand how to do it, then you can begin when you're ready.
All right.
Make sure you're counting out loud.
Oh, like 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006. That's all I can do. 1001, 1002. I don't have a lot of balance. I don't have a lot of posture.
Just continue.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006.
Okay, you can put your foot down.
All right.
After observing Melissa perform the sobriety tests for a while, the officer decided to arrest her for driving under the influence.
Next, we're gonna face this way. Again, we'll put your feet together like this, arms straight down to your side, just like that. Okay. Put both your arms back together like they're praying, just like this. Okay. So hold them together. Don't interlace your fingers quite yet. Just hold them like that where you're praying. Okay.
Tranquilize me first, because I'm not drunk. I'm just slightly sore.
Okay. And understand if you haven't been drinking, the medicines that you've taken are certainly impairing you.
Dude,
So
I was never told I couldn't drive with medications.
it probably says them right on the
No,
bottle.
it does not. I promise. I'll show you my bottle right now.
Okay. Is
I
it in
have
the car?
bottle. Yes, it is
Okay.
in the car. I'll show you right now.
Come on up here.
The officer asked Melissa if she had any illegal substances on her person.
Let me ask you a very important question. Do you have anything illegal on you or in your pockets?
No, 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 no.
Okay, because there was marijuana shake on you. Is there any marijuana hidden on you anywhere?
No.
Do you have a female for search? If there's a female coming, okay? If they search you and miss something in their search, and they find it when they get at the jail, it's an additional felony charge, okay? Right now you're only looking at a misdemeanor charge, okay? So like I said, we are going to go down to the jail, okay? And I'm going to ask you to do a breath test when we get there, okay? Are you willing to do that?
What are my rights?
Well, you don't have to take the breath test, okay? You can refuse it. There's no penalty for refusing it. I don't think there is. I got to look at your driving. Have you ever been arrested before? Okay.
Yeah.
So if that's true, then there's no additional charge for refusing the breath test. Okay. However, what it changes is it changes the length of suspension that goes on your license. Okay. It turns out if you refuse it, it's a 1-year suspension on your license. Okay. Does that answer your question? Okay. Are you willing to do that when we get to the jail? Huh? I can't hear you.
I don't know.
You don't know yet? Okay. I'll give you some time to think about it. Okay.
The officer then expressed his intention to search Melissa's car, but she refused to hand over the keys. The officer insisted that they had the right to search her car without a warrant.
Melissa, do you have the car keys in your pocket?
I thought you had it.
I don't have your car keys, no.
I do.
Are you able to get them out of your pocket?
I can't.
Do you want? If you stand up, are you able to get them out?
No.
Oh, good. Come
No,
on.
I'm not going to give you guys a warrant to search my car.
Well, we have to. We don't need a warrant to search your car, okay?
You do.
No, not after when you've been arrested on a traffic stop out of a vehicle. It's a warrantless search, okay? What happens is
But I've done nothing wrong.
Okay. I'm just explaining to you what's going to happen, okay? Either you can stand up and let me get them out, or we can force you to do it, okay? I'm not lying to you. Everything's on camera. I have no reason to lie to you, okay?
Later, a female officer arrived at the scene to assist, and the officer updated her on the situation. The female officer immediately proceeded to search Melissa and found the car keys. She then conducted a search of Melissa's vehicle and discovered marijuana along with several other types of drugs. Melissa declined a rapid breathalyzer test. Finally, at 3:52 a.m. on the same day, Melissa was taken to the police station for formal processing at 4:56 a.m. and was subsequently released at 2:11 p.m. the same day. The case is currently awaiting trial. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss any other interesting videos. For now, goodbye, and see you again in the next videos.